Hey, howdy. We are going to do some measurements and conversions today. Isn't that great, buckaroos? All right, so yesterday you all memorized, you did, didn't you? You memorized all those meters and feet and yards. So today we're going to figure out what they're good for. So let's say you got some kid that's 4 feet tall. How many inches is that? Well, we got 12 inches for every foot. So 4 times 12 is 48 inches. I'd advise you to pause the video for a moment and look this over. Give it a real good gander. Make sure it makes sense to you. Now, what if we have inches, but we want to go to feet? So this kid is 36 inches tall. We're going to take those 36 inches and divide by those 12 inches. 12 inches every foot. That gives us 3. 36 divided by 12 is 3. Again, pause the video. Make sure you really get it. Whoa, Nelly, that's a giant turtle. That's 4 meters tall. Look at those poor kids. He's going to get stepped on. This 4-meter tall giant turtle. How many centimeters is it? Well, there's 100 centimeters in every meter. So 4 meters times 100 centimeters, that's 400 centimeters. Watch out, kids. All right. So if we know that it's 400 centimeters tall, how many millimeters tall is it? Well, there's 1,000 millimeters in 100 centimeters. That's because there's 10 of those little millimeters in every centimeter. So it ends up being 4,000 millimeters tall. That makes it sound even bigger than it really is. Scary enough. All right. Again, pause this video. Take a good look. Oh no, now there's a monster. The monster's not as big as the giant turtle, but he looks meaner. He is 300 centimeters tall. So how many meters is that? Well, to get that, we got to divide by 100 centimeters because there's 100 centimeters in every meter. So 300 divided by 100, we get 3 meters. Okay, now we're to the monster's cave, and the cave is 5 yards tall. So how many feet is that? Well, there's 3 feet in every yard, and 5 times 3 would be 15 feet. Oh, yeah. Well, what if we need to know how many inches it is? Well, we could go back and say, well, there's 12 inches in every one of those feet, and there's 3 feet in every yard. So we could take our 15 feet times 12 inches and get 180 inches. Or you could just go straight to 5 yards times 36 inches per yard. I know there's 36 inches per yard because those 3 12s makes 36. Still 180 inches. Yeehaw! All right. Whoa. Where to go? Where to go? There we are. Now we know it's 180 inches tall. How do you get back to feet and yards? Well, you got to divide. You can divide that 180 inches by 12, get back to 15 feet. Or you could divide that 180 inches by 36, because there's 36 inches in a yard. That gets you back to 5 yards. The last thing I got on here is a handy-dandy conversion chart. So you can just look at this chart to know whatever you need to know. If you're going from feet to inches, you times by 12. If you're going from yards to feet, you divide by 3. This chart's a good way for you to look. Place for you to look if you get confused about what you're doing. So that's got the US standard, and then here down here we've got metric, which is always times by 10 or 100 or dividing by 10, 100, maybe even 1,000 of kilometers. Luckily, we didn't find any monsters that were a kilometer tall. That would have been huge, 1,000 meters. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.